Greetings fellow nerds, nerdettes and nerdzers. The mother of cat dragons, or the Cat Lisi, has returned in another video to ask the question, why is D&D Beyond using a color coding system for monsters? Do you remember in the past all the criticism leveled at old school Dungeons and Dragons for poor ergonomics? Well, I do, and I remember well. Books with spell lists, like the Player's Handbook, which refused to put the page number of the spell next to the master listing. A psionics book which had all of the powers not alphabetical, but by sub-list of said psionic power, etc. There are many examples, and if you played classical D&D, then you remember the frustration you felt trying to remember what page your spell listing was on. I bet you even had a cheat sheet with the spell, and the page number written down. The look on the dungeon master's face as he asked what your character was doing, and you replied sheepishly, "I am casting a spell," and then grabbed the player's handbook to try and find the spell in question. These other players, eyes rolling back in their head as the 5-minute wait will then occur for this player to track down their spell. You probably thought this was a thing of the past, but flash forward to the ever-critical of classic D&D Beyond, or D&D 2024. Here in the newest edition of D&D that nobody wanted, you will find a color coding system for monsters. Yes, a color coding system. So you open the book called the Monster Manual to find the horrible and terrible dragons of D&D, but where are they? Well, they are not under dragon, that's for sure. Instead, each dragon has been listed by color making, tracking them down an absolute nightmare. I suspect this will come with a lore change as well. Whatever happened to being efficient and ergonomic? Not being like those evil, classic-loving D&D players we now call grognards. I guess the writers of the new D&D failed to learn the lessons of the past, and another important reason not to keep making new editions of the game nobody wants, and lore changes that were created only for political correctness and attacking grognards. Now I will shout Meowcaris to my cat dragons and burn this video to slag.